the ball. Thompson running the floor, and a foul. And Thompson grabs his left knee. Now writhing in pain.
He's out for the rest of the game.
I felt my knee like shift, which I never felt before. I was frustrated, but I gave that game my heart. I've been so used to playing, 78 plus games a year with playoffs 100. But you can either, feel sorry for yourself or you can work even harder. I want to get back healthy 100% because I want to make sure this never happens again. I'll just be that eager to prove everyone wrong again.
Just a couple of days ago, we officially found out that Klay Thompson has torn his right Achilles. Now, this is not going to be a video where I'm going to edit my voiceover just because I want it to be a pure reaction from a Warriors fan. This is a major, major blow, not just for the Warriors, but for the NBA. Because watching Klay shoot and play his game is a privilege. It's a show. And now for the second consecutive year, we're not going to see his presence on the floor. Damn. When I first saw the news, I was really hoping that it would be something minor, just like everyone else. But I was also trying to mentally prepare myself for it to be a catastrophic injury, just because I didn't want to feel upset for the long run. And it really took a couple of days after we found out that it was a clean tear of his Achilles. And if we just really focus on Klay Thompson, the human being, this must be just devastating for him. Specifically because of everything he went through to try and be 100% ready for this upcoming season. An ACL tear is no minor injury. It takes a lot out of you, and some players never fully recover. And Klay was looking great in practice. There were some videos of him running. His speed looked good. And he made a story last week saying how excited he was to go back out there on the floor for this upcoming year. So it must be extremely frustrating. But knowing Klay and his unbelievable willpower and desire to be just great, I wouldn't be surprised to see him come back 100% from this injury as well. Now, next year, he might not look like he's 100% ready, but maybe in 2.5 years, we'll see the full version of Klay Thompson again. There was some good news that came out of this, and that's that his agent does expect him to be 100% ready by the beginning of next season. And that's saying a lot because an Achilles tear usually either ends a player's career or turns them into a lesser version of themselves. So to hear that it wasn't that kind of tear is already some good news right there. Now, I'll make a separate video on what I think this upcoming season for the Warriors will look like, because they made a couple of moves since the injuries, and I'll share my opinions on that. But this is still a major blow, and you got to tell yourself, if he hurt himself in a game of scrimmage, then there probably was that high risk, even had he not done that, because he eventually would have gone out and played against NBA teams at a very high level. Now, based off what I've heard, this is kind of common where you have a major injury on one side of your body and you focus so much on recovering out on that side of it and put so much pressure on the other side of your body that once you are 100% healthy, you tend to injure that other side. So these are two major injuries on both sides of his body now. But I'm going to remain hopeful, and knowing Klay and how much he loves the game of basketball, I expect to see him back 100%. I want all you guys to let me know in the comments what you think about Klay's injury, and I'll see you all next time.